well as survivors, rescuers in that sense. The Bloody Queen is coming out. So we're seeing Afu's Bloody Queen. Let's see how he'll be able to fare here. Again, a Bloody Queen is very good in terms of closing out the distance, but I'm sure that DOU5 survivors are
DK from DOU5 utilizing that Bloody Queen. But now we are getting to
a lakeside village with a Bloody Queen spawned at the big boat here. Afu now making sure that he's gonna be able to find the best possible target. He is rotating towards the big rock, and now over at the logs area, we do see that Upsy is has to hide because he is the explorer. We see that the hunter is carrying detention as well as trump cards, so you can best believe that Afu is accounting for the late game. Afu now trying to find the explorer. It was in the area, so he is alert that Upsy is over there, trying to looking at the ground to see if the explorer is hiding in the grassy patches, but Upsy is still there. Oh wow, finds the most optimal target, which is Upsy, and now just has to worry about downing it. The explorer, once in that state, gets a free hit and was able to save that mirror hit just for him to down this explorer. Great start in only 60 seconds. So this is excellent progress on Afu's side because the Cypher Rush still hasn't been too detrimental to his favor. And we see that over at the log side, that ZYJ is forced to stop decoding and go for that rescue. Now, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, ZYJ has that shot, that one shot to be able to make this rescue happen. And right in plain sight, oh, look at that, using the taunt just to try to bait out a hit. And we are seeing a great rescue. ZYJ making sure his shot is going to be lined up. And Afu realizing that Upshi trying to hide. And it seems like the rebound kite is going to happen without the shot of the coordinator.
Wow, fantastic job so far. Really putting pressure on these survivors so early in the game. Not a single Cypher machine has been popped, but they are about to pop. And here we can see Explorer is trying to get away, is getting caught in between the mirror image and the hunter herself and is getting downed. This will be the second time for the Explorer to be on the chair. Here we go. You can still expect that there will be someone who is coming in for the rescue. We can see what I think was the Gravekeeper, the Gravekeeper coming in for the rescue, still has the shovel left to, get a potential hit and even make distance closer to the Explorer and rescuing the Explorer. But
look at that. Oh, yeah. Wow. He's going to eat. I was trying to. I thought I was going to get that hit, but again, trying to play the mind games here. Ooh, gets that regular hit, and the rebound kite is going to happen for Upsy. And we see ZYJ coming back in. Was unable to try to get the shot in, but he's still going to wait for the Explorer to get picked up. But excellent blink hit here. Afu is on a mission. He wants to get as much survivors down as possible. We see that he is going to be using that mirror to try and stop the Cypher Rush from happening, because one Cypher was just popped and another one follows. 3 Cyphers remaining, and it seems like they're going to cut their losses with the Explorer because this is his last time on the rocket chair.
Absolutely, and we can see the prevention of the Cypher Rush right here, because again, there were 2 main decoders. The Explorer now out of the game, and we have the mechanics still in the game, but there's still only 2 Cypher machines popped, and the rest of the Cypher machines barely worked on. One of them will pop, but the 2 remaining. So that will be a little bit difficult for DOU5. But at the end of the day, they can make it. We can see the Gravekeepers trying to get the attention of Afu and trying to get the attention away from his teammates, which could be the right decision here, which could be a defining factor when it comes to bringing down these last 2 Cypher machines. We can see Afu really getting into the chase when it comes to the Gravekeeper. There we have nice.
Uses the shovel just to make sure that he won't get that hit. Again, the Gravekeeper utilizing his last shovel, so he will be a blank slate once he gets out of this dig state. And we see that the mechanic has not received any damage as of yet and has been utilizing her doll. So that is definitely something that has been helping the Cypher progress, because all these Cyphers have been popped by that mechanic. WW is in the area of this Aquamirror, waiting for the right timing to pop it up just so he can get a regular hit on this mechanic, able to get it, and now WW is forced to retreat into a place where there is better kiting potential. But look at the teleport to the big boat. Oh!
Nice flare gun. This will definitely give distance to the coordinator right here and time for the coordinator to chase, to get away. But Afu does not play with that. Afu does not want to go for the coordinator, rather want to slow down the Cypher machine progress, and therefore still having an eye on the coordinator because she can potentially work on that Cypher and is gonna hit. Now maybe going for the coordinator after the flare gun is gone, but at the end of the day, again, you want to keep in mind how far the Cyphers have been decoded, and you want to protect them as well. Trying to snipe out another survivor right here. Fantastic job so far from
Wow.
DOU5. Look
Look
at
at
this.
that. Yeah, the doll able to go up back onto the big boat, and now it's the doll that's pushing for it, but the juice isn't going to be that much. It's not going to be enough because we see that it's still halfway from popping, and we are seeing that the coordinator is being healed up. Oh, wow. Gravekeeper eats that hit, and look at that. Excellent heal just in time, but it is now the Gravekeeper that will be falling down.
Gravekeeper did fantastic. As you said, the heal was just done when the hit was coming in, which was allowing the survivors to split up with the attack recovery. But at the same time, the mirror was ready, and the mirror brought down the Gravekeeper. Here we have him on the chair. We can see that the doll actually ran out or almost ran out, and therefore the mechanic herself has to go in. And since there was a long distance to cover, we have the crow. So now Afu knows exactly where the mechanic is, and she is still pushing for it. We can now see the first hit right here. Coordinator got healed and therefore is able to rescue the Gravekeeper before halfway, which is buying more time for the team.
Oh, but look at this. The mechanic realizes that she needs to stop in her tracks because teleport is ready. Now she's going to try to commit to go for, to push this Cypher, but Afu has the luxury of just giving up on this and going for that mechanic. We are seeing the Aquamirror just being primed and ready for him to be able to use. JX is a very juicy target because that Cypher is not close to completion just yet. About 80% done, and the Terror Shock, while the Gravekeeper was going for that pallet vault, and now WW still trying to prime that Cypher, and you see the coordinator digging something in this chest.
Getting the perfume might be something that she could very well utilize to later on escape. And the teleportation you mentioned is coming in. Now this also means if they are able to pop the Cypher machine soon, was able to jump down here, which will definitely buy time for the team, because if you're in this area, it's a little bit more time consuming for Afu to actually bring the mechanic to that chair. But at the same time, survivors want to pop that last Cypher machine, and Afu is pushing them away from exactly that Cypher machine. It's pushing them away from all Cypher machines, to be honest, and that's definitely gonna be a tough situation for DOU5. They were doing absolutely amazing. I think Mechanic should be able to heal herself up again. That's definitely going to be a chance. The perfume has been used.
Wow.
There we go.
Okay, good discipline by Afu, not going for the full chase just yet, and we're going to see the teleport happen for her, and now the coordinator will be falling down as she did. The mechanic is back up, and she will try her best to make her way back up to the ship just to try and pop that Cypher and get ready for the end game, because the Gravekeeper is slowly tiptoeing his way to try and make the save of this coordinator. So Afu, still less than 30 seconds before that teleport cooldown is going to happen. The mirror is ready for her to be able to use to try and find this Gravekeeper. Man, so far, is he able to find it? JX is forced to run away.
This is going to be very, very difficult. This is going to be very, very difficult. The rescue is most likely not going to happen. The Cypher pop could happen if there is a little bit more time. Is inside of the pallet. Will the Cypher pop help? No, it won't.
Oh my gosh.
Did not pop the Cypher. Is now concentrating on potentially getting one survivor off the chair and popping the Cypher machine after that. Is having the doll. Just a little bit of the doll is left.
Just look at a little bit. Goes for the pop. Goes for the pop. Oh my gosh. JX now with the rebound kite, but Afu so close to him, able to get him down. And now WW making her way to ZYJ, but an excellent play there for the mechanic's doll. Oh my gosh. Using the teleport to close out that distance to defend the coordinator going back to the manor.
What a fantastic job. We can now see the dungeon is on the beach side, so therefore Mechanic trying to get to that dungeon definitely does not want to give 5 points to XROCK right here, but it might seem that this is going to be a difficult task, especially with the tension on
Oh
Afu,
yeah.
and there goes the Mechanic. We still have the Gravekeeper, but we have seen this play out many times before where survivors are going down and getting up and going down again because the hunter is just switching the targets back and forth without bringing the survivors actually to the rocket chair, because that is giving the hunters more time to hunt down the survivors while they are bleeding out. So this could be extremely difficult. We also have to mention
Oh.
Mechanic already got up once.
Yes.
So therefore, as soon as the Gravekeeper goes down, we might see the 5 points on XROCK's side. And here goes the Gravekeeper. This is such a phenomenal.
Open the mercenary as well as the forward, and as I say that, where you see a barmaid. Okay, we've seen barmaid here and there, but a barmaid here would definitely help out. Barmaid seer combination, especially, that would definitely help out the kite of the barmaid as well as the seer as well.
And at this point, it is crucial to mention that XROCK really only needs one survivor out of the gate. After being put on the spot in the previous round, they now have a huge gap, a huge advantage when it comes to the second half, because they really only need one survivor out. But at the same time, saying exactly that, only one survivor out, definitely not an easy task, considering we are facing DX from DOU5 right here. We have the survivors picked, and it is going to be, as you said, it is going to be the Disciple. Will we see a 4 survivor elimination, a 5-point game from DOU5, or will XROCK decide this match between these two?
Proactive. He needs to have this semi no cap strategy, if you would, because once
well, at the end of the day, I hope DX is giving full speed, is driving faster as light right here in this last final match that we are spectating between XROCK and DOU5, where DOU5 is put a little bit on the spot because he needs to get the 5-point game for his team, and he was already able to find the first survivor, which is the forward, as we see him trying to get away from Anne, and the cats actually expired on him. So therefore, he gets the chance to kite around a little bit better, a little bit longer for the team. You can already see 3 Cypher machines are being decoded, and
but you see that he was able to disrupt the forward Cypher, but the forward being in that area can definitely harass. Now they want to be able to get as much Cypher progress as possible to put some pressure on DX, but DX again utilizing the cats just to gain a little bit of distance. But man, the mercenary in the area, he's the team is making it really hard for DX to commit to someone. Using the quenching effect. How could I forget? Going for the barmaid here. Gonna get that cat going just to get that leap in, but the pallet drop will help the barmaid in this kite.
So now the question is the barmaid going to be the survivor that will be chased by DX? DX needs to bring down the first survivor quite soon. If we look at the left side, Cypher machine progress is going pretty well for XROCK right here, and again, only one survivor needs to get out of there, and we can see that the barmaid is establishing distance by putting down these.
Wow,
was able to avoid the cat stun, but at the same time took the hit right here, because with the cat, the jump is just really closing the gap.
He was able to get that cat explosion, so she was not able to utilize her skill. She is now, because it did run out. And now, if YJJ can last as long, would definitely be a huge problem for DX. And utilize. There's the Seer combination, the Seer barmaid combo, ladies and gentlemen. YJJ, look at that, almost done, and he's all healthy. It's gonna be harder for DX to down this barmaid.
That is such a good combination. You pointed it out before the game even started, and it happened just as you said it. Not only preventing damage from happening, but also helping healing up the barmaid right here, who is using the speed boost to get, again, a little bit more distance between herself and the XS Hunter. We can see there are already 2 Cypher. Missed that swing right here, which allows XROCK to really get away yet again on the boat, but the cat is active. Predicted the jump down right here.
Good.
Is now
Yeah, uses the
closing
explosion just to be able to negate any of the skills of that barmaid. And now DX closed in on that barmaid for her to be falling down. But look, 3 minutes in already, and we are seeing 4 pop ciphers, Grizzly. This is going to be really tough on the side of DX to try to defend here, because again, they could just not go for the rescue and just push for the end game, for DX to just for DX to be forced to stay here and secure this one survivor to head back to the manor.
What a change of pace right here. DOU5 really putting on the pressure early in this game between these two teams. But now, XROCK, this might be the comeback, and we can see the teleportation because DX knows, hey, we need the 5 survival elimination. I can't wait until the barmaid is out of the game, because the rest of the team will definitely work on Cypher machines, and as you mentioned, will definitely try to get out of this game with one survivor. But here you can see barmaid got rescued. They are still working on Cypher machines. It's extremely difficult for DX to prevent survivors from decoding right now, because there are still all survivors on the map, and he is now chasing down Billy.
Yeah, so scattered are these survivors in these maps. You see that they were able to work on one Cypher, but then you see that the Seer is working one on Big Boat, and as the forwards turn to be falling down, again, all good on the side of XROCK, because again, they're taking turns on this chair. Barmaid will utilize her skill already to try and mix up some drinks here, and we do see that the mercenary is in the area to try and go for that save. Eats that hit, but it's all good because trying to go for that save is this mercenary. Can he make it in time before the cat is able to get that stun?
Nice, was able to rescue and avoids the cat so far, but we also have to take into consideration Cypher machine has been primed, and as we can see, barmaid is already on the, there we go, barmaid is already on the exit gate. It's gonna get opened up. Teleport is ready in 17 seconds, but the barmaid will be able to open up the gate before that is even happening. Therefore, we can predict that there will be at least one survivor, the barmaid, getting out of this game. And this means that this entire match between XROCK versus DOU5 that went into overtime, that went into a tiebreaker, into a round 4 in the best out of 3, is decided by XROCK. Barmaid immediately left, immediately took the chance, and there we can see it. 4, 3 survivors getting out of here.